Peace, family. Welcome to the Solar Resonance Vlogcast. You already know the vibes. I am the God King Manifest. You already know we got the God Khalil.
Holding his tribe is the God Khalil. Khalil for the music. And today we finna talk about how sources be on the money with these downloads. Specifically, downloads and uploads about shadow work for your finances, or just shadow work about money and your relationship with it in general.
So I want to start this off with a statement, which is the title of this episode. Money can't buy you purpose. Let me say that one more time. Money can't buy you purpose. It seems like everybody's out here chasing a certain type of financial status, or waiting for me to get this certain type of money for me to do this, and I'm waiting for this and this and this and this to happen for me to be able to do this and this and this. That's all cap, family. See what I'm saying? You're born with purpose. You did. When you wake up, you have purpose. And truthfully, every day has a different purpose. You understand what I'm saying? So your life can have purpose as a whole, and you have a purpose on this planet, but every day there's a new purpose. If you're constantly waiting on some type of money, some type of financial opportunity, whatever it is, for you to be you, then you're going to be slacking. Then you're going to lack purpose. You see what I'm saying? You're going to live a life of chasing after things that are essentially dopamine hits of a illusion of purpose. You feel me? So I'm gonna say this, family, don't get caught up in the idea of purpose based off of the illusion of people's financial status that you see are living the purpose that you dream to have. You feel me? Let me tell you something about purpose. You see what I'm saying? That money can't buy. Money can't buy your story. Money can't buy your experience. You see what I'm saying? See, your purpose is based off of your experience. It's based off of your story. It's based off of your passions. These are all personal things to you. You dig what I'm saying? So somebody can have purpose and have money and can be out here living a certain type of life, but that doesn't mean that they have your purpose. But you want their money. So at this point, you are shaking yourself. You're putting yourself in the box, trying to conform your purpose to their purpose based off of you wanting what they have financially. Honestly, I would say some of the most wealthiest people are the people that understand that their spirit, their soul, their actions, their love, their vibration is their actual currency. So if you connect that connection and that mindset and that reality of money with your purpose, then now you will be out here. When you open that door for that person, you will know that that is a form of wealth. When you're able to show grace and compassion, you know that that is a form of wealth. When you're able to be there and show up for people, even as you're broken or going through your own situations, that is a representation of wealth. You see what I'm saying? Money can't buy that. You feel me? And that's purpose. Let me put this in perspective, right? You see, I'm at Wells Fargo. So Fargo actually means, the etymology of Fargo means a fenced pasture. So we could talk green, or we could talk body of water currency. So when your purpose is based off of chasing this type of bag, you feel me? Then you are putting your Wells Fargo, which is a well of water, a flow that's supposed to flow naturally. When you're focused on this type of bag, you're actually blocking your well. You dig? You're actually putting bridges and walls and fences around the flow of the currency that you are actually supposed to be receiving. See, a lot of us, as in our purpose, there is a financial elevation that is coming to your situation, but you have to learn these lessons now so you don't put fences around your own well. Turn your ocean into a pool. You feel me? See, a lot of us, we are so focused on the material aspect of things, and we're constantly in the comparing our life type of situation, because we're constantly on social media, constantly talking to our friend and telling our business to everybody around us and consuming our mind with everyone else's opinion. I'm gonna ask you a question right now. Are you blocking your well? Are you blocking your purpose? Are you blocking that flow of energy? Are you blocking the manifestations? Are you blocking the true currency that source is trying to lead you to and help you to operate in so you can receive the physical, financial aspect of the abundance or the prosperity? But you got to keep in mind, your passion, your purpose, that is already abundant. It's already prosperous. When you came here, your purpose was abundant. Your purpose was prosperous. It's just up to you to understand the worth by understanding your worth. You feel me? So, what is your purpose, family? What are you living for? When you wake up, what do you think about constantly? What do you love to do? But let's make this clear, right? So a lot of people will ask you when it comes to your passions, what do you love to do? What are you mainly focused on? What do you think about all the time? What do you spend your money on? I want to add a new perspective to that because that could be true. Your passion or your purpose could be connected to things that you do often, could be connected to things that you love to do or that you spend money on that you don't mind investing in. At the same time, those could be obsessions. Those could be addictions. And so sometimes we manipulate ourselves into thinking that our obsessions are our purpose. We're trying to figure out why ain't no money coming in. Why am I not seeing any type of abundance or prosperity in this area? And this is something that I've been committed to, dedicated to. It's because family is not your purpose. It's only a obsession. It's something you're obsessed with. It may be even something that you're using as a crutch. Understand this, purpose is found in the most uncomfortable situations. You're looking for purpose, your purpose in the comfort, trying to stay in comfort, trying to stay comfortable, you're not going to find your true purpose. When the goddess birthed a child and that seed and that creation is brought into this planet, that is a lot of pain that goddess goes through to actually see the manifestation. And then after that, guess what? She has to sit back and she has to feed, nurture, take care of, and then watch it grow. This child grows, the teachings changes. You see what I'm saying? The understanding changes. Got to step back. Got to get more hands-on in these areas. You know what I'm saying? So that's how finding your purpose is. It's a process, but it's birthed through pain. Then in that process, you have to teach it, nurture it, love it, watch it grow, expand, know when to enhance, know when to step back. A lot of us have purpose with no intuition. How can you be walking and living in your purpose, following source, the most high, these high aspects of you, if you're not connected with your intuition? The intuitive aspect of you is a part of your awareness. We talked about this last episode about the light work, these light aspects of us. Purpose is birthed out the shadows, but is a pure projection of light. So understand that purpose is birthed out of the shadow, but is a pure projection of light. Also remember to make sure that you're tapping in with your light work, that you are dreaming, that you're connecting with your inner child to actually see. Make this clear. Your purpose, your inner child knows the answer to where your purpose is. So that's a cheat code. You want to know, well, who am I? What do I really desire? What am I really here to do? Talk to your inner child, because your inner child is going to connect you with those true first loves. Your purpose is something that you love. It's something you're going to do, whether you want to, whether you don't. As a healer, you can get tired of talking to people. As me, man, I don't always feel like talking. I don't always feel like, being with someone called the light. You know what I'm saying? In my family's life, I don't always feel like connecting with sources and getting these downloads at an instant. I don't always feel like doing those things, but I enjoy it. I love it. Whenever source shows up, and I'm like, man, I ain't feel like doing that. But after the conversation, I'm lit. And I'm showing gratitude. And I'm thankful for these powers, for this connection, and for this type of love. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand, change your perspective on abundance, family. Because you can be abundant in anything. You can be abundant in struggle, hell, pain, drama, chaos. You can be abundant in many things. So change your perspective, and like I talked about, your intuition. Well, your intuition is going to help you be more intentional. And we have to be intentional when it comes to abundance. We have to be intentional with the prosperity and the abundance that we're calling into our life. Or we're speaking over our purpose. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we're putting too much weight on the purpose. How is this energy supposed to elevate, evolve to higher vibrations if you got it trapped in such a dense energy? Don't run from your purpose, family. Understand your purpose will always find you when you're looking for you. Your purpose is in the journey. The abundance is in the journey. The wealth is in the journey, family. Keep walking, but don't ever get caught up in the illusions, the obsessions, and the addictions. And don't allow those things to take you to a shadow place to where you make your purpose dense, heavy energy to where it cannot evolve and actually manifest itself to the higher levels that you desire, family. Ashe.
Now, the God King talked about why money can't buy purpose in various different aspects, but I just wanted to touch on something that I found very interesting in his dialogue, and it made me sit within myself and it made me think about what this word meant to me within my vast array of information. So, money can't buy purpose. Well, why can't money buy purpose? Well, let's simplistically break down the word purpose. When you look at the etymology and the root meaning of the word purpose, it breaks down into two words, P-U-R, per, and P-O-S-E. Pose, right? When you look at the meaning of per means forth, for, or before. And when you look at the etymology for the word pose, it has a dualistic amount of meanings. On one side, pose means to grant, it means to concede, which concede means to admit a truth, and it also means to propose. But on the other spectrum, pose means to assume, it means to suppose, to halt, rest, pause, or cease. So when you put that all together, when you bring that down the streamline, per means for, or bringing something to, before. You're for something. Then you have the dualistic meaning of pose, which could mean grant, concede, or propose. Grant, propose, or concede, when you just clump those words together to get a minute meaning of that, or a simplistic meaning of that, that just means to give. So purpose, holistically, in light, means to forgive. But when you look at the lower vibrational dualistic etymological breakdown of the word pose, you have cease, you have assume, which is making an ass out of you, but not me. You have halt, rest. So when you put that all together on a lower vibrational aspect, purpose, for, cease, for, halt, or hate, that's causing stagnancy. So what purpose truly means, what it truly means to have purpose is in, as the God King was talking about, every single moment of your day-to-day life. It's not about what you can bring to the table as far as your wealth, as far as your physical materialistic means of what it means to be rich or wealthy. It's about the most organic form of currency that you have, which is simplistically your energy and your intentions in you using it. So for example, this second episode of this Solar Resonance was so divine for me because King hit me on the fly with it like, bro, we finna Solar Resonance, money can't buy you purpose. I'm like, huh? I'm like, all right, bet. I'm going throughout my day-to-day life processing vexing downloads and talking to source about finances and things like that and how to go about the shadow work for those things. And King come with this whole spiel. So that right there in itself is money that cannot buy purpose. Just the genuineness of King doing shadow work in his reality with whatever he got going on, because of the understanding that we have with energetic exchange, it automatically granted me the mental space to process the downloads before we even had a talk and broke down these downloads. Again, as the God King was talking about, each second, each action, each motive that you have in your day-to-day life, that is your opportunity to embody your purpose. Now remember, that purpose is either for giving or for hate. So for example, you could be going throughout your day-to-day life, and I'm speaking off a personal example. You dig what I'm saying? You're going throughout your day-to-day life and you're not receptive to the pace in which things are carrying out in your day-to-day life on the smallest fashions. I'm talking about people driving slow in front of you, people walking slow in front of you. I'm talking about people sneezing by you, people just looking at you like, why are you looking at me? I get it, you know, but like, why are you looking at me? You ain't gotta look at me, you dig? So in those moments, those are moments for me to either have a perspective, an energy or emotion or a consciousness of purpose to forgive, or a consciousness or a perspective of purpose to give hate or bring forth hate, bring forth a cease in my vibration, or bring forth a assumption within my consciousness about what I'm perceiving this person is doing to make me come at a halt, or make something in my reality come at a halt. Having purpose is all about your self-worth, and having purpose is all about you being able to show forgiveness. That is the most intrinsic factor of it, because in you showing forgiveness, that is you opening up that doorway of pure infinite prosperity, because you're showing your soul and you're showing source that you're willing willing to be the healer for yourself in all situations. Whether somebody is coming at you crazy and you're able to alchemize that vibration instantaneously and not allow it to feed into a perception of a trigger from your childhood trauma or something like that. And that's why I still show gratitude and study aspects of the Bible, because the Bible talks a lot about forgiveness. The Bible and its teachings about forgiveness is a main factor in what catapulted me in my journey, because that's all I did at the beginning of my journey was forgive every single aspect of whatever I was doing. And that allowed me to find more purpose in what I was doing, because I was showing grace to these very small things. I don't care if it was I was driving my car. As soon as I got in my car, I was instantly saying an affirmation or prayer, or just holding reverence of grace and forgiveness for me driving my car, because I don't know if I'm running over bugs or other life forms that I may not see. You dig what I'm saying? I'm breaking channels and breaking, you know what I'm saying? I'm polluting the air, all different kind of things happen at going in the car. I'm forgiving the grass, forgiving nature anytime that I walk on it, and I'm not barefoot. If I got socks on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mother Nature, for not walking on you and being connected. You dig what I'm saying? Apologizing for certain aspects of information that I didn't resonate with before on my journey, that now I'm seeing and coming into light to. You dig what I'm saying? I'm forgiving my body for how I treated it with eating certain foods and flesh and things like that. And so all I'm saying is you being able to have that level of purpose for you forgiving yourself is what opens up all aspects of revenue, energetically, physically, mentally, and emotionally, for you to carry out whatever purpose of forgiveness Source has for you in your life. But you just have to be willing, first and foremost, to forgive you, and then embody that action in forgiving others whenever you're embodying a lower vibration, and then forgiving yourself again in that same situation. Wholeness.
Peace, family. Big energy. You already know the vibes. Gratitude to you. If you haven't subscribed, go and hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate you liking this video. If you know somebody that you know that would benefit from this video and from these downloads and from this message, definitely send it to them. Peace, wholeness, abundance, prosperity, love, embodiment of the light, the manifestations of the desires of your heart, healing throughout your body and your soul, enlightenment, awareness, true divinity. Gratitude to Ma'at, gratitude to Ra, gratitude to all of our ancestors known and unknown, gratitude to you. Peace.